All right, boys, here we go. Practice tonight. Sorry that it's been a little bit late getting to you, but I'll blow through this pretty quick today. So we're going to start with a small area game. It's called 3-on-3 fast play. Basically, I'll use this diagram. So we're going to play inside the dots. Dark colors will be, light colors will be. And basically, when you're on offense, the darks are all going to be on your offensive side, and when you're light and you're on offense, they're all going to be down in the offensive zone. So here's the key to the game. You don't have to use the side players if you don't want to, but if you do use them, which you can, their rule on the side is that they're going to have to one touch the puck, one pass the puck, or one shoot the puck. So if you give it to Red here, he's got to either touch pass it back to a player breaking, cross ice touch pass, or open up and have a shot. One or the other. You cannot hang on to the puck. If you do a blow the whistle, it's going to be a change of possession. All right, so it's one touch, one touch, one touch. Anybody inside the game can hang on to it for as long as they want. All right, so we'll keep score on that. That'll be the first game. Chicago 5 puck warm-up. If you guys have been with me before, we've done this. Basically, what we're going to start with is we'll probably do 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, we should have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll go 8 and 8. All right, and what happens basically here is 4 pucks start here, 1 puck starts here, hence the 5 pucks. These guys are all going to start skating forward on my whistle, and this one guy will start skating forward. Once this guy moves, the next guy in line has got to jump up. What's going to happen is you're going to come up here and you're going to look to make a pass to somebody. Once you do, let's say this guy's going to go straight ahead, he's going to pass to this guy. This guy then takes off of the puck going this way. This X then goes behind that line. All right, and he fills for him. So it's just a constant game of moving. I'll give you a quick demo of it here so you can see it. All right. I'll back it up so you can see it from the beginning. Just give me a sec. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there you go. Pass. Now these guys come out, pass. All right, and you don't have to pass straight ahead. You can pass to the left. You can pass to the right, whatever you want. All right, so it's just a continuous passing drill. All right. With lots of movement in the middle, lots of shit going on. So you got to communicate. Your head's got to be up. You got to talk. All right. So that's the Chicago 5 puck. From there, we're going to go to 6 pass, 1 touch drill. So basically what we're going to do is we'll put 3 guys here, 3 guys here. And forgive the cruelty of this drawing, but I'll walk you through it quickly. Both lines will go at the same time. So these guys and these guys are always going to be busy getting pucks. What's going to happen is you're going to start with the puck, you're going to skate up, and you're going to fire a pass to this guy. He cannot handle the pass. All he can do is touch it back to you. So it's going to be 1 touch. You're going to pick up the pass here. You're going to skate. You're going to hit this guy. 1 touch it back out here. Pick it up. Hit that guy. 1 touch it back to you. Once you get to the end of the line, you're going to go for a hook here. Nice and easy. Doesn't have to be quick or fast. Pass to this guy. Touch pass back out. Pass to this guy, touch pass back out. Pass to this guy, touch pass back out. When you've completed all 6, you're going to go for another long hook. You'll walk down. You'll have a shot on that. All right. Same will go from this side. He'll start out here. Pass, touch, pass, touch, pass, touch. Go for a circle. Pass, touch, pass, touch. And then when he's finished, he's going to come down. He'll shoot this way. All right. So pretty straightforward. All right. We'll switch the guys in the middle. 3 pass neutral zone drill. So we'll line you guys up in 4 corners here, nets on the side. Both sides will go at the same time, and it's always the opposite side. So let's just assume this side starts, and that means that this side down here would start. So all you're going to do is you're going to start with the puck. You're going to skate towards the guy directly in front of you. You're going to fire him a pass. He's going to turn. He's going to fire the puck back to you. All right, so pass, pass back. Then you're going to curl around here. You're going to fire it to the guy down here. All right, he's going to take it, touch pass it back out. You're going to walk in, and you're going to shoot. All right, and then you're done. All right. Then what's going to happen is I'll blow my whistle and the opposite 2 lines will go. So let's just say that this guy is now going to skate down here. This guy's going to skate this way. So again, it's going to be pass, pass back, curl around. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give the pass to the guy in the opposite corner. Ping. All right. And then you're going to drive the net and he'll go back to you. So you're always going with the same guy. And then as you come around, you're going to go to the opposite side. All right. So pretty straightforward. Okay. So nothing big. So that's 3 pass neutral zone drill. We'll get to the corner battle drill. That'll be near the end of practice. After this, we're going to split, go into 3 groups. You're going to have one station where we're going to do 3-on-2, break out the 3-on-2, which I'm going to explain to you in the room. You're going to be trusted to do that by yourselves because we only have 2 coaches on the ice tonight. All right. In the middle of the ice, Dan's going to be working with a group and a defenseman on face-off plays. Dan has made it very, very clear that this is something that he really wants to work on this year, is making sure that we have set plays for face-offs and what our jobs are off of face-offs, so we have better percentage of getting, let's just say, possession off of a draw. We have some really good centermen here, so we're going to start working on that. In the other end, the far end, I'll have one line and two defensemen, and we are strictly going to work on defensive zone coverage. Last year we played a box plus one. This year we're going to play an overload, and I'm going to start explaining that to you, and we're going to start getting some reps on that. At the end of that, we'll go to the corner battle drill. Pardon me, my nets just won't turn sideways, but they'll be on the angle. And what we'll do here is we'll basically have two lines here, coach here, and a coach here. Dump the puck in the corner. It's a 1v1 battle. We'll probably move the net in really tight, so there's not a lot of operating space. And it's battle drills. And I was going to tell you guys that I had the opportunity this weekend to watch Scarborough Young Bruins play, who were a top 10 team last year. Barrie Colts AA play, who were a top 11 team, I think, last year. And a good look at the Thornhill Islanders, Markham Islanders, who have improved a ton. They've got Iuchi from Aurora. They've made some other adjustments. In watching 3 or 4 of those games, the one thing that was painfully obvious to me was that none of those teams hit. None of those teams are physical. They just wanted to play hockey. That's not what we're going to do here this year. We are going to be hard. We are going to be tough. We're going to be miserable to play against. Every practice that we can, we're going to put battle drills in. Reason for them is that when you get on that ice, I want you to win puck battles. I want you to get possession back for us. I just want you to be miserable to play against. Battle drills are amazing at doing that. They're great for conditioning. They're good for hitting. We will find different variants of ways to do battle drills. This one's, it's an old school one, but it still works well. So we'll run that. And then Keegan has asked to lead laps for the Sweet 16. I think the number he picked was 6. I'll check with him when I get to the rink. What we're going to do at that point then is Keegan will be the leader. And the new rule is, and I'm going to institute this year because I think some guys have been dragging, and I want everybody going hard on this. So the way Pittsburgh runs it is generally Sid leads it. And if Sid laps you, it's a suicide. If he laps you twice, it's 2 suicides. So again, don't get lapped by the leader. And I said, if I know Keegan, he'll be going full tilt for the entire 6 laps. So this is great, again, for competition and for getting ourselves in shape. That should take care of all the practice. If it does not, no problem. We will find another small area game. We'll finish with something really cool. But yeah, we got a lot to cover tonight. And I apologize. Like, you're going to get into some meat and potatoes now. Like, I love to have fun in practice. I love to have great drills. But there are some things we just have to work on, whether it be regroups, breakouts, defensive zone coverage, offensive zone entries, whatever it is, face-offs. These are the things that help us win hockey games. So we try to bunch them in with some fun stuff, but we're going to start doing some work, right? It's their last one before we actually start practice next Thursday. So I want to make sure we're getting, a head start. Like I said, we got the Toronto Eagles coming in a couple of weeks. So it's getting down to crunch time, boys. So we start playing some big games, and we're not playing crappy teams. We're playing some of the best in the province. So be ready. Come ready to work tonight. And so lines. So we'll go with Hanlon at center between Risdale and Lynn. We'll go Hayden Blacker at center between. No, let's change that. Let's go Keane at center between Wells and Rizzy. Let's go Hayden between Mitz and Lynn, Titus, you and Ronnie, and I'm going to put Sorrenti's coming up for us tonight, so we'll put Sorrenti on your other wing, just for reps tonight. D pairings, what are we going to do? Let me decide when I get there. I haven't decided on my D. We'll talk to the D. We'll figure out some pairings when we get there. And that should be it. Any questions, give me a shout. I'm going to upload this now, fire it off to you guys, and I will see you at the rink tonight. All right, boys? Ciao.